Hi everybody, my name is Denny Trabert. I work with Southwestern Winds products out of Phoenix, Arizona, and today I wanted to make a short video of how we can clean up intake valve deposits better. With gas-to-react vehicles dominating the roads today, this is more of an issue than ever, and we're seeing a lot of phantom PO300 codes, drivability issues, and you're replacing plugs and coils and you'll get misfires still show up, and a lot of that has to do with this right here. This is what your intake valve deposits look like, and we're seeing these as soon as 10,000 miles on vehicles with gas direct systems. So today I wanted to talk to you about what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little bench test. Normally my job is to go out and do these on running vehicles, and I'll usually borescope before and after. Everyone's really impressed. But I really wanted to put it to the test of what does it look like outside of the engine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually heat this valve up, and if you look here, this is not a smoke and mirrors trick. If you see that carbon, this stuff is really on there. I mean, it's not coming off easily. So that's what I want. I want to see how effective, and I would hopefully like to get it to look something like that. What we're going to do first is we're going to heat up that valve just like we would turn a car on, let it run, and we're going to start with our de-carbon foam. This is a Wynn's patented technology. So what we do normally is we flood the intake with about half a can, and then we let it soak for 5 minutes. So why don't we replicate that by heating up the valve, and we're going to put it in a little beaker and let it soak for 5 minutes, and we'll see how it looks and proceed to the next step. Okay, that's pretty good and hot. So we're going to set that guy in there. And we're going to take our Wynn's de-carbon foam. And we're actually just going to spray this right in here and let it soak for about 5 minutes. Okay, so we just hit our 5 minute mark. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it out. I drained the beaker, and we're gonna hit it again with a heat gun, because normally you would turn on the vehicle at this point and get it hot, nice and hot again, clear everything out that's in there, and then we're gonna do another soak. So I'm just gonna turn the camera. I'm actually gonna do this outside this time because it made my garage stink real bad. So I'm going to take you out here with me. Okay, sorry about that. My camera did die on that last take, so it is nice and hot, and we are going to put number 2 of the foam in there. And we just want to get it right above that stem. So, it's been about 5 minutes. We're going to take this guy out of here. So what I'm going to do for our last step is I'm going to take this intake valve, which you can see the carbon just breaking off of there. And that's after 2 5-minute soak cycles. And I'm just going to put it in this empty bucket, and we're going to spray on top of it with the Wynn's Enviro Purge. And this is going to clean up all of our soft carbon deposits. right on. onto that intake valve. Right onto that intake valve. So just to let you guys know, we're going to let that run for a few minutes. It takes about 12 minutes to go through that can. But while I was away and the camera was out, I did put the clean sweep in that canister that we're atomizing onto that intake valve. And after about 10-12 minutes or so, we'll come back and check on it and see how it looks. Okay guys, so we just did finish up the atomization process of spraying the clean sweep on the intake valve. So now we're going to take it out. What you will see here is there's still going to be a lot of carbon on that valve. After this service is over, we recommend that you go drive it about 5 miles to burn off any residual carbon. That's where you're really going to get that cleaning property, because we just turned all that hard carbon into really soft carbon, and the engine is going to work it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a towel and just wipe it out and show you how soft that carbon has become on your intake valve. Okay, so here we have our intake valve, and you can see that carbon literally just falling off the stem. And as you drive this, you will see this stuff just break away. And I'm not even really rubbing it that hard. But look at all that carbon that's off on there. And as you drive this thing, it's really going to clean that up. And I don't know if you guys remember, but in the video when I was scraping it with a knife and that stuff was just caked on there, this is going to be our end result right here. You can see all that carbon is gone, and the valve seat is perfectly clean other than being black. And there's our end result. As you can see, that valve is pretty clean other than being a little black, but that's the result we were really hoping for. So all good things. So lastly, what we would do normally in this service on an operating vehicle is we would take part number 66801, our power clean, and we're going to put that in the fuel tank just to address any leftover deposits in the combustion chamber, help with fuel mileage, all that. So thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to check out our website at wynnsusa.com, or I will drop my email below and you can personally reach out to me if you have any questions or comments. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned something today.